Hello and welcome to an episode of Jacob's House of Rock. My name's Jacob and today we are doing another song reaction video. This time to another song by Band-Maid. Oh yeah, so their latest single, Afterlife, dropped last night. It's from their upcoming album, Unseen World, and I'm super excited to get into it because it literally just dropped, so exciting. Before we get into actually reacting to this video, well, actually it's not a video, I have to react to it from Spotify this time because normally we do these videos reacting to like a live video or music video on YouTube. They haven't got that yet, so it's just the song on Spotify, so we'll do it that way. But before we get into that, I'll just note I did film a reaction to, I think it's pronounced Rinny? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but I'm guessing it's pronounced Rinny. That song by Band-Maid. I reacted to it the other day, and I haven't uploaded that video yet, but I decided that I'm going to upload this video first because this song is so fresh. I kind of want to ride the hype train of this song, and I still want to space my videos out. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's jump right into this video, and or this song rather, and see what it sounds like. So here we've got the single, Afterlife. We've got this bizarre album cover. Now I don't know if this will be their actual final album cover for the full album, but it's really bizarre. It looks very 80s with all these hands and bright red fingernails just overlapping. But I don't know how I feel about that. It's very striking, but at the same time it's very just like, I don't know if I'd want that on my album cover, but oh well, let's jump into the song itself and see what that sounds like. Hell yeah! Yeah, great energy. Kicking it off with a bang with that one. Again, I will be pausing this song throughout the course of this video to talk between parts of it. That's just how these videos work, yada yada yada. Yeah, I'm digging that. Those riffs at the front just were like full speed ahead. Really great texture to the sound. Let me just go back a second. I'll have another listen to that because in doing these videos a couple of times I've realized it actually helps quite a bit if I can re-listen to parts of the song as I go to help talk about it. Let's jump right back again because that just came out of nowhere. Oh yeah. Oh, I love that. Just Konami. Freaking, am I right? Konami is the lead guitarist? I think she is. Correct me if I'm wrong, as always. Doing some fantastic stuff. She is such a great player. Great tone, great style. Love that classic rock sound there. Great energy here. And then this is actually quite similar to Rinny, the song that I already recorded my reaction for, but I haven't uploaded it yet, so that's coming like in a couple of days, don't worry. But really similar. It kind of kicks it off with like a really heavy, energetic moment, and then it jumps. The instruments kind of step back a little bit, and then the vocals come in, and it's very sort of this like a very sort of aggressive talk singing kind of an approach to the vocals. Very rhythmic approach to it. Like the bass there. All the bass. Oh yeah, right back into it. I like that. So they're doing something a bit different this time. So normally they'd they kind of jump, like after that sort of they start off that kick-ass riff, and then they take it back a notch with like the singing, the sort of talking singing kind of a bit of it, with just going along with that harsh, really awesome groove there. And then they kind of kick it into what would normally be their more poppy sort of chorus, and this like technically still is, but it sounds a little bit different. It's a bit refreshing from some of their other ones, so I'm digging that. And just that bass tone right there, if we just take it back a little notch, sounds like there's some slap bass going on, which is always freaking awesome. As a bass player myself, I love some good bass playing and some stuff. I like the little bass lick right there.
Yeah!
Oh, that's a great riff. Really great, and it just jumps into it so seamlessly. It's really well timed. It's just this is so funny. I know it's like 2020 and we shouldn't even have to think about this stuff anymore, but it's still so funny that like such a like a hardcore riff comes out of such like a very pretty looking band, for lack of a better word. Just Konami, she's a freaking boss on that guitar. I love her playing. Great tone. Back to the more poppy chorus. Oh, that's good. I love when they pull back some of those instruments there and they just let that bass growl through. And I think it's about to go into a solo because I can hear the guitar just doing some interesting harmonics and stuff there. It sounds really good. Drumming, like I don't comment on the drumming enough, I feel, but what's her name? Is it Akane? Akane, the drummer, she is so fantastic. She's very consistent, got a really great tone to her drumming. I wish this had a live video to it, and I'm going to be reacting to some of their live videos. It's not going to be a proper reaction because I've actually watched most of them, so I think I'll have to, it'll be like, I'll probably title those videos like listening to, and then I'll put the song title after that, and that'll be like the song video title instead of like the song name and then song reaction in brackets, because I do want to actually share my reaction to songs that I've already listened to, hence why I'll put that. Anyway, it's a bit convoluted, doesn't really matter, but I'll be definitely doing some reactions in that fashion to some of the live stuff. And what I love about seeing her play the drums live is just she has the biggest smile on her face when she's drumming. It's so cool. But yeah, she's been very consistent throughout this whole thing, and production-wise, I think I need to listen to it a few more times just to get a different feel for it. The sound quality on Spotify is quite different to the stuff that you find on YouTube. It has a very different feel to it, so I need to kind of adapt to that, if you will. It's probably got a slightly higher sound quality, so the depth of the music is a bit different, and I need a moment to like adapt to it. But I am enjoying it. I think it's fairly well produced. I'm still on the fence about whether it is a little bit too compressed in some areas, but that's all subjective. But the vocals are well produced. They fit really well in the mix, and those melodies kind of flow and carry through with those heavy riffs really well. Anyway, let's take it back a little bit. We'll get back to that part where the bass just kicks in, that really distorted bass and those grooves, and what sounds like the solo is about to start. Here we go. Oh, those drum fills. Yes! Ooh, I love that guitar playing. That's some... I just love the sound of that. It just... Everything flows together so well in this moment. I think it's moments like this where Band-Maid really freaking shines. You've got like a super, super tight rhythm section with the drums and the bass, and Misa, who I always give her huge compliments because she's got such great ways of adding melodies in her bass work and just moving those bass patterns throughout the whole neck, and just her style of bass playing is very sophisticated. It reminds me a lot of somebody like Geddy Lee from Rush, who doesn't just play the root note constantly of the song, but actually has their own melodies and things going on in their bass work, and that's, yeah, big props to her. And all that is going on underneath this incredible solo that Konami is performing here. Let's keep going. Hear the bass there. This is more of like that feel-good kind of poppy bit, where like the vocal track you could just put on like any sort of J-pop song with the same chord progression. It would just fit like no problem. But it does, I think it does work a lot better in this song than some of their other ones that I have listened to as well. Yeah, really good. Oh yeah. Kicking it off, ending it off with this riff. Oh yeah. And the guitar sound growl to a close. Haha. That was really good. That was really good. I'm glad I decided to do this reaction. That was that was a really good one from Band-Maid. All the way through, I was very happy with that. Just that pure like rock tone, those heavy riffs. Really freaking love that. We don't have enough of that these days. You guys know I love the heavy stuff, and when Band-Maid like really, like they got something about those riffs that I'm really digging. Just a great delivery, great sound. Production all the way through is pretty damn solid in this thing. Again, I think some parts might have been a bit compressed here, a little bit over compressed here and there for my liking, but I'm not really going to complain about that. I'd really kill to see this thing live, actually. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just had a blast of this one. I'm definitely gonna listen to this a whole lot more off screen, and I think I'm gonna enjoy it the more times I listen to it. It's just, yeah, good old-fashioned Band-Maids. Very fast-paced style. They have all their typical tropes of like that sort of like somewhere in the front here that like sing talking bit with like the badass groove in the background, and then those slightly more poppy choruses. But again, they sound a little different here to their typical. Like I'm not super into music theory, so I can't really articulate what chords are like the chord progression is that typical almost stock one that they and like 99% of all of the J-rock or J-pop use. But here they do change it up a little bit. Like it has a different flow to it, and it's a little bit more complex. As always, the bass work is phenomenal. The drumming is very consistent and very tight and very impressive. It's not particularly flashy. Like she doesn't go out of her way to like take over the song with a crazy 20-minute drum solo or anything like that, but there's just like little moments of complete brilliance in there that I think definitely going to pick up on future listens to this thing. And Konami is just a freaking beast with the guitar work on this one. Like the guitar tone, just the solos and how the proficiency in it with all that, excellent. Yeah, really good, like heavy metal, pop metal. I don't know what you call it. Band-Maid has this kind of unique sound to their stuff where it's like J-rock, J-metal with very poppy vibes, but at the same time there's sort of progressive elements in there as well, and just straight up heavy metal ones and more rock ones. Yeah, good stuff. I'm just rambling at this point, so I think I'll close the video there, but do let me know what you thought of this track, and if you have any future requests for me to check out and do reaction videos of on this channel, I would really appreciate that. And yeah, do be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're into this kind of thing, because I'm definitely going to be doing more reaction videos like this in the future. And I hope to see you in a future video, but till then, keep on rockin'. Peace out. Bye.